Hi, welcome back to my channel, creating, maintaining and benefiting from your professional life. Here we talk about how you get into education, how you choose the right course, and finally, how you get into your career, your desired career. Hi guys, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Leah. If you're new, please subscribe. And today I am here to talk about therapy in doing 11. Welcome back to my channel, creating, maintaining and benefiting from your professional life. Here we talk about how you get into education, how you choose the right course, and finally, how you get into your career, your desired career. But we want to make sure that once you get there, you enjoy it and you maintain it. So some of the topics that we cover here encompasses all that. Today's topic is how to work from home effectively. Most of you will know that the time I've recorded this, we have a pandemic going on, coronavirus, where we all decided or been asked to stay home and be safe and work from for those that can. And some people that have already lost their jobs, we're truly sorry, and we hope that you'll be able to find it is safer so that we don't spread the virus that is currently happening. So working from home is very crucial. But how do you make sure that you're actually effectively doing so? Here are some of the topics that I've put together, or some of the points that I've put together to help you effectively work from home. Number one, tune your mind that I'm at work. If you fail to do that, you're not going to be as productive as you should, because you're trying to accomplish things at home, you're trying to do things for work. 1 minute they call you, you say, okay, I'm coming, and then you're cooking, something is burning, you're running, you're doing everything. One is going to be affected, or one is going to be delayed, or one is going to be given less than what it should be. So put your mind in one place. I am working even though I'm working from home. Number two, have a clear understanding of what you're required to be completing at home. What are your duties? Before you made a choice or a decision that you're going to be working from home, do you understand exactly what you're meant to be doing? Because if you don't, you're going to struggle. Remember, you don't have as much support, because at work, you can turn to your colleagues and say, guys, how do you do this? I've done this, but I can't remember. Can you help and whatnot? But at home, it's not the same. Because even though you have the contacts for your managers, for your colleagues, you might call them and they're busy. You might try to get through them and you're not able to for like 3 hours, 4 hours, not even a whole day, because they're busy. They're not just there for you. What are you going to do? Are you going to give up everything, or are you going to just do whatever you think is right? So the best thing to do is have a clear understanding of your duties before making a choice to separate from everybody and work in the comfort of your own home. Number three, make sure that you have all the equipment that are required, or equipment that will help you make your job easy, or make your job easy, or make your job as it should be. I know everybody knows that you have to have a laptop, or you have to have all the equipment. Some people don't even need a laptop. Some people don't need a computer, and all they do packaging or whatever. I don't know, whatever you do at home, make sure that you have everything. For example, make sure that your Wi-Fi is strong enough to carry what you do at work. You don't want to be in the middle of doing something and eventually your electricity goes off, your internet goes off, and then you have to struggle. So make sure that you have the right equipment. Your laptops or your computers, make sure that you have the webcam if it's needed, because some of us, or some of you, will have to make sure that you have conferences, you have to have meetings whereby you have to talk to each other face to face, away but face to face. And if you're not able to have those equipments and you realize in the middle of the meeting, that's very shameful, that is very long, it's annoying, and you're going to be missing out. So make sure all the equipment are steady. Make sure that you do health assessment. Many people kind of ignore this, but it's very crucial. Like right now in my home, I had a chair that I really loved. This chair, I'll sit on it to do my makeup or just relaxing at home. So in my mind, I thought, I'm going to work from home, so there's that chair. It was not good enough for me. My back was constantly hurting me, but I wasn't sure what exactly it was until I was like, hold on, this chair is not good for me. But that's after me talking to somebody and like, okay, I'm working from home. I don't know about why every week when I work from home, I get this pain. One, my chair was not the right chair. My laptop was always like here, whereby my back is bent. My legs, I lie down in my sofa, or sometimes I get up and I sit on my bed and I am like this. My laptop is here and, I'm doing, and it did not help. It caused me a lot of medical conditions, so I'm telling you guys, make sure you have health assessment and free, comfortable and able to work from home in a safe way. Number 5, have a designated work area. This is another thing to emphasize. If you don't have that place and you end up getting your laptop, jumping in the kitchen, go to the toilet, go everywhere because you're flexible, it is not a good idea. Reason being, you're gonna be, cooking, and then you're gonna be on a call. You're gonna be banning something and rushing to do something, or you're gonna sit in the wrong place, or you won't be able to read properly. You're straining your eyes because you're sitting in a very dark place, or guys, this is kind of a very clear point. Have a place. This place tune you in, like kind of have it tuned in your mind that this is where I work. It will take attention of everything else and literally just think I'm at work. It's kind of simple, but it is very crucial. Have a designated workspace. Number 6, have a structure and a routine. If you do not put down a routine or a structure that I wake up this time and finish this time and I have a break at this time and I do a little bit of exercise here, you're going to either overwork and do a lot of work. Like there's a time where I used to wake up at 6. For some reason, I jump on my laptop and I be on there because I'm at home. I didn't pay attention. All I wanted was I'm doing work. So I wake up at 6 and then stay on there, and around I do nothing. And around 11, I'll be like, I'll get a cup of tea. So I quickly grab a cup of tea and go back. So my mind is like I'm working from home, so I'm free. 11 o'clock, grab a cup of tea, and then don't realize that, hold on a minute, it's now 6 o'clock. Oh, it's now whatever time. I should have finished work a long time ago, but I'm still working. And that 1 day, 2 days, it might be okay because you're thinking that you're completing a lot, but it's not good for you because you're bombarding your head with a lot that you won't be able to cope with. And then if you're to work from home for the next few whatever months, as they've told us, you're going to be tired. So have a realistic goal and know that this is how much work I can do, and the structure that I wake up this time by this time. So now, myself, I have done that and it works for me. So I know that I wake up at, let's say 9:30, because that's the time I used to get to work, 9:30, start working. By 5:30, I am off. But in between, I have set times to stop and cook dinner, and then just have a few exercises within the house. And that kind of worked for me, so I believe it will work for you guys as well. Have a structure when to do what. And even the same as with workload, don't think that because you're at home you can just work on this and then work on that and then work on this and then work on that. No, still say, at this time I'm going to be working on emails, that time I'm going to be doing the reports, this time I'm going to be answering queries or whatever. So once you structure it, you will know that at the end of the day I have done this much. So that will kind of increase your productivity as well, because you will know this is what I've done or this is what I haven't done. So this takes me to my next point, which was measure your productivity and quality constantly. If you don't know that this is how much I've done in the day and you don't measure it, you might think that you're working a lot. You're not. You're just walking around your house all day. Or if you don't, you might end up do a lot unnecessarily. And you might say there's no such thing as a lot. There is, because too much for your head, it's not good. Because if you can't handle it, then it's not quality. It's not good. It's not what is required. So number 8, I've muddled up my numbers already, but number 8 is discipline and honesty. Nobody's there to micromanage you. You're your own manager. You're at home, so nobody's expecting to wake you up, to check on what you're doing, to say, you know, how much have you done. So it's up to you to say, you know what, I'll tell my manager that I'm working on report A or I'm doing B, so that he knows, and that should be what you're working on. Though some people, like when I log on my manager at work, they can see that I've logged on, but they don't know what I'm working on. So it's up to me to say, today I'm gonna do this. And as much as it's you trying to show them what you're working on, it is good for you because you're also structuring yourself. So be honest and have that discipline. Just tell people I'm doing this, and that's it. And like I mentioned, have constant breaks between, so that you relax and, you know, make sure your body is safe enough to carry on. In this, for example, we're looking to stay at work from home for the next 3 months. We don't know. You will not be able to manage if in 1 day or 2 you do more than what you're doing at home, what you should have done at work. Obviously, you can do more what you can manage, but not overloading yourself. So have a break, walk around your house, or do some stretching, you know, and then go back and sit down. And the last point I wanted to say, don't think that you have a lot of time just because you're working from home. Yes, you've reduced some time by not, you know, getting ready and travel and to work and from work. Yes, you've reduced that time, but if you don't be careful, you're probably going to waste even more time, because at work, you spend probably an hour, 30 or 45 minutes going to work and sit down, and all you're doing is work, no interruptions, and then make your way home. So structured, planned, or even not planned, but that's what you have to do. But at home, you might think you've got a lot of time and you relax, you do this, you do the other. Before you know, you won't have anything to show because you thought you have time, but you don't. So in order to manage that properly, have realistic goals or realistic duties in a day, like what you could work, what you've been doing at work. Yes, I can do this at home, or I can do a little bit more. But if you give yourself a lot, thinking, oh, I've got a lot of time, no, it will not work for you. It won't work for you. So you don't necessarily have more time, or it's not that you can do more than what you usually do. It's just you're a bit more flexible. But then if you're too flexible, that is also not good, because productivity is going to be reduced, and we don't want that. So I hope this video has been meaningful to you. To those of you that are working from home, pay attention to these things. Pay attention, and you should truly be happy and enjoy your work. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share. Thank you. Remember to stay connected. I'm always here for you. Please stay connected.